Hey guys, Boone down south here. Today we're going to review Axil's XCOR wireless earbud hearing protection. So this is non-endorsed. I needed something like this, so we're going to try this out and see if this works for me. So I'm going to give you the ups and downs and everything I learned about this thing and see how well it works. So stick with me and hit that like and subscribe. Alright guys, I'm going to give you a little history. For several years now I know I've had some hearing issues. And this year I was diagnosed with hearing loss, and I have a low hearing loss in my right ear and a moderate hearing loss in my left ear. So over the summer I got hearing aids. What I learned about having hearing aids is that when it comes time to go hunting, they're amazing. I turn them up and golly, I can hear a squirrel at 100 yards away. So it's really awesome from that perspective. But you know, as expensive as these hearing aids are, they don't do sound protection. And I'm planning on going, again, mostly I hunt with a crossbow, so no worries on hearing. And, you know, like most people, if I'm at range or shooting targets, I've got earmuffs on, good ear protection. Of course, in my younger years, I might not use so much. But obviously, we should be using hearing protection, stuff like that. But I do have a concern now about additional hearing loss. Don't want to damage my ears any further. And I am going on a rifle hunt coming up soon in Alabama. And I started thinking about that. What do I want to do? Because look, most of us use, you know, those hearing earmuffs when we're out at the range or target shooting. But when we're in a hunting situation, nobody wants big bulky things on their head, you know. I do have a set of those Howard Light hearing protectors that basically let you enhance the audio, and those are great. But again, they're still bulky when you're shooting rifle, you know. So I don't want that. So I've been seeing a lot of ads on Facebook from a company called Axil that has some hearing protection. And what I've been seeing on Facebook in these ads, I guess they're targeting me, is hearing protection, but they're connected with a wire. Again, connect to your phone or whatever. But they have this product, this XCOR product. These are completely wireless. And let me kind of tell you a little bit about them here real quick. It's 100% digital hearing control, so you can adjust the volume, so you can turn them up just like you can my hearing aids, which is a bonus. You get digital hearing protection, so it compresses all sounds over 85 decibels back to safe levels. So that's great. It's Bluetooth 5.2, so it works with your phone, hands-free, all that stuff. They have customizable ear tips with this thing. So we're going to try this out and see. And I'm going to start off with just the 22. I'm going to put them in and see if I can get a good fit, shoot my 22, see how that goes. Then I'm going to step up to maybe my 380, a handgun, do a little target shooting, see how well that works. And I'm going to step up my 30-06. All right, this is what you get when you open the box. So it looks like you got instructions. It's got to be charged, you know, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to put these on the charger. We're going to test for fit and all that good stuff and go from there. All right, so when you open it up, you got your charging case. You actually have the earbuds themselves. You got additional tips for your ear sizes. You got the charging cable and the instruction manual. So we do have 3 different sizes. I know you see a lot of different stuff here, but it's actually 3 different sizes we've got. One's already on the earbuds themselves. But you got this style and you got this style. Now, this style here, they call that the silicone earbud. And this is the max protectant foam earbud. So when you're shooting for guns and stuff like that, loud noises, you want this style in there. If you're hunting, say, with a crossbow and you just want enhanced hearing, then you go with this. There's limited noise reduction. There is some, but it's limited, so it's not really for guns. So if you just want earbud quality and you want to enhance your hearing while you're hunting, this is what you'd use. If you're hunting with a rifle and you want max hearing protection or even target shooting or whatever, this is the one you want. And you can see the size different. This is more rounded, this is more straight all the way to the ends of it there. Here they are with the smaller tips. Put my thumb in here for reference to the size, and I do have small thumbs. They're not huge, but they're my fingers. So anyway, they are labeled left and right. All right, so on this charging case, what they're telling you, you put the earbuds in, plug the charging case up. It takes about 2 hours to charge the earbuds and the case. So the case will give you an additional 2 charges. So that's nice for going overnight or something like that. You just take it with you. You don't have to charge it back up, but it'll give you 2 additional charges. Okay, I'm going to just show you a little annoying thing. This is the case, the charging case, obviously. Let me get this opened up. There are magnets in here that hold this in place, which is good, right? Because you want them to stay in the case. You don't want to drop them out. You know, I don't want to drop them out. I'm not going to drop out. Okay. But the thing is, it's hard to grip on this, and it is a struggle. Every time I get them out of the case, it's kind of a struggle to get them out there. That time I got them out pretty quick, but a lot of times I struggle getting them out. Let's show you another thing that I noticed right off the bat with these. Now, I have small ear canals, and that's probably part of my problem with a lot of the issues that I've had with this. This is the small, heavy foam tip that's used for the loud noises of shooting a rifle, okay? I'm gonna compare this with my hearing aid, just to put things into perspective here, if I can do this, these side by side. Look at the difference. That one fits my ear, okay? And that's the small that came with the Axil, okay? So right off the bat, I do not have a comfortable fit with these at all. I'm having a hard time fitting them in my ear. So I'm just preferencing that to say that that could be some of the issues that I've had because it just doesn't fit well. Now I will say I've had two different hearing aid devices of two different manufacturers, and they both made tips that fit my ear canal. Axil does not. I'm assuming they just, went with the most popular sizes that worked, for cost savings. I understand that. But let me just preference that. Yeah, that wasn't bad. I didn't hear the loudness in my ears. My ears aren't ringing. So that's good. That's real good. Awesome. That's good. I feel good about the level of protection. So it's 30-06. So yeah, real happy about that. They muted it very well. Okay guys, so just kind of want to get back to this thing. I did show you that I've got a small ear canal. This Axil XCOR product does not fit good in my ear. It talks about squeezing the tip before you put it in your ear. I've done all that, and I knew I had some issues right from the get with these things as far as how well they're gonna fit in my ear. What I've done, I did shoot them. I shot them with my 380. They do provide the hearing protection, hands down. I went to my 30-06, you can see from the footage, and they provide the hearing protection, hands down. They are never comfortable to me at all. I also feel like the hearing enhancement doesn't work well at all. It does work to some degree because you can definitely hear a little bit uptick, but let me just explain. I have an old pair of Howard Light earmuffs. They provide the hearing enhancement. They work great. Okay, you can hear that whisper. I mean, it's fantastic. My hearing aids provide hearing enhancement, so I know what it's supposed to sound like, and if I turn those up, I can hear a squirrel at 100 yards. So I know what hearing enhancement is supposed to sound like. Now, and maybe I didn't get hearing enhancement out of these because they were compressed so tight in my ear canal, so that could be part of the problem. But my goal wasn't necessarily hearing enhancement, it was protection of my ears, because that's what I'm concerned about since I do have damaged ears at this point in life. So that's what I want to start with, just to tell you. So I felt like, a little iffy from the get, okay, how well they work with that. Hearing protection part works well. All right, guys, so here's the thing. I just got back from hunting in Alabama. I bought the Axil XCOR specifically for this hunt in Alabama. I usually hunt with a crossbow. I was hunting with a rifle, my 30-06. And that's why I was concerned about having some ear protection. I got to tell you guys, they were a struggle. I noticed this right from the house when I started playing with them first. I played around with the house quite a bit before in Alabama. And I don't know if they're supposed to work this way or not, but each individual earbud, I know they talk about them being individually controlled, but each individual earbud has to be turned on and off. Each individual earbud has to be adjusted separately. Maybe there's a way to do it the same. I never got that far with it because I just didn't want to explore anymore with the issues I've had. They both connected individually via Bluetooth to my phone. They didn't pair up together and sync as one unit like my hearing aids do, like Apple AirBuds do, AirPods do. So that was a little odd. And so when I had any kind of audio streaming, it was coming in one ear. Now, from what I read, it's not supposed to work like that, but I didn't want to spend any time with it because of the problems I had with it. So let me take you to Alabama. I get to Alabama and I get up in the tree. I've got them in there. I want the hearing protection. And the very first night I hunted, right, I'm barely moving around and boom, pops out of my right ear. I don't know where it went. I think it went down to the ground 20 feet and I couldn't find it. I was so aggravated. They don't have a good fit. Again, that could be my ear canal problem, okay? Being too small, not a good fit. I get that. So that when I got back to the cabin that night, I was undressing and it was actually in my clothes. So thankfully I had it. So great. So let's go to the first morning hunt. I'm sitting there. I pop them in. It's been in my charging case all night, plugged up. 10 minutes sitting there. My right ear goes, battery low, battery low. Did this for about 10 minutes and turned off. That's after sitting in the charging case all night. No problem. Number two, the left one ends up falling out, goes right to the ground. Okay, they just don't fit it. Again, that could be my problem. Okay, tried them on the second night again, second day, or second evening. Got them in my ears, right? I slowly turn my head to the left. All of a sudden, audio off, audio off. I guess it barely jumped the hood of my jacket. Audio off. It did this all the time. So it's just totally annoying, right? And I'm going to tell you about a third day, I just quit using them because A, they're not comfortable. They don't stay in your ears. You're going to lose them. They're almost $300. Very easy to lose from a tree stand. The audio off, the non-charging, a little about it, it just nonstop headache. So these are going back. I really, really want to like these for what they do. What the hearing protection worked great. But you know what? I'm going back on the Howard Light earmuffs and going from there. I hope you get something out of this. Hopefully they work for some people, but that's just my experience. If you got small ear canals, stay away from these things. They're going to fall out. They're not going to stay in your ear. They're not going to give you the enhancement, but there are just too many other issues. Just slightly touching the button, not even a 2-second tap, but just slightly touching, I guess. I just turned my head and boom, audio off. And then full night of charge, you know, battery low within 10 minutes of putting it in. That product's not reliable as far as I'm concerned. Maybe it's just the one I got in the batch for $300. I don't expect this kind of performance, and I'm taking it back. So anyway, hope you got something out of the review. Hit that like and subscribe. We'll catch you next time.